and belonging, the following teaching episode has been created for the staff, which will ultimately be reinforced effective immediately after the group has met. This teaching episode will be conducted under a group-type meeting environment. This episode will cover the key topics of race, class, and gender that influence the effectiveness of difference and belonging. This teaching episode seeks to pursue a more consistent professional environment, which will be undertaken through these steps. The teaching episode will take place at 8 a.m. before the Centre of Abbey Lane opens at 9 a.m. This will ensure that there are no interruptions whilst the meeting is taking place. There will be 3 separate activities that will be completed at the meeting, dealing with the axis of race, class, and gender. These activities will be provided so that the staff members gain an insight into the improvements that need to be made within the community of Abbey Lane. Before the commencement of these activities, a number of questions will be put forward and answered and are to be completed by the members once the meeting is finished. These questions are as follows. Question number 1. How does the community of Abbey Lane accommodate for gender? Question number 2. Are there ways Abbey Lane can improve gender and its role within the community? Question number 3. How does the community of Abbey Lane accommodate for class? Question number 4. Are there ways Abbey Lane can improve class and its role within the community? Question number 5. How does the community of Abbey Lane accommodate for race? And the final question, question number 6. Are there ways in which Abbey Lane can improve race and its role within the community? The staff members are to answer these questions as a group before the commencement of the activities. There are 3 activities which will take place in the morning. Activity number 1 is as follows. This activity will provide a scope for the axis of gender. The staff members will go around the centre and think of ways in which male-orientated gifts can be included into their shops. These ideas will then be collaborated as a whole group, and the leader of the staff meeting will ensure these ideas are conducted as soon as possible. Once activity number 1 has been completed sufficiently, activity number 2 will go under commencement. The next activity will provide a scope for the axis of gender. The staff members will go around to their individual shops and try to come up with items that aren't as expensive to accommodate for the different levels of class in society. The staff members will try to think of 6 items for each shop, which can be reduced in price. These ideas will then be collaborated as a whole, and the leader of the staff meeting will ensure that all the ideas that have been come up with will be conducted as soon as possible. The last activity, which is activity number 3, will be provided as a scope for the axis of race. The staff members will work together and they'll find ways in which race is evident and ways which it can be improved in the centre. Their members will try to think of at least 4 ideas which are both evident and which are not evident. They can work together in small groups. After finding ways which race is evident and not evident, they'll come together as a whole, and the leader of the staff meeting will go through these ideas and they'll talk about whether these ideas can be put into practice, and it will be done as soon as possible. After the group meeting and after the ideas have been put into place, the meeting will be concluded. and the staff members of Abbey Lane will now focus on putting these ideas into practice within their shops.